Good everyone, welcome to this video, and today it's part 2 of our community choice series for this week. And today it's the SU-2 MV-5. Once again, if you haven't voted already, please do go vote on the poll. It is on the P36 video in the description below. So the SU-2 MV-5 is one of the many SU/BB series of aircraft. Obviously, the BB was renamed into the SU, so that's why it's in the game. So yeah. It's also because Gaijin had the world record, and I think they still do, for the most number of aircraft in a flight game. So that's why it's the BB1. Then you got the SU-2, etc. So the SU-2 MV-5, to put it simply, is pretty much a copy and paste of the BB1, except it's at 1.7, which doesn't really seem to make sense. Because if you look at the stat cards of the aircraft, they're pretty much identical. There isn't really that much of a difference, and to be honest, I think the SU-2 MV-5 is, well, I think the stat card's wrong because it's exactly the same as the BB1, and yet it's 4 mile an hour slower. Yeah, whatever. So the SU-2s can now play purely as a fighter, so you don't have to take bombs in them, because in real life these were actually used as emergency fighters. They didn't do very well, but we'll gloss over that. But in War Thunder, these things can work as a decent heavy fighter. Now, because I'm more of a versatility sort of bloke, I'm gonna be taking a couple of bombs. I'm gonna be taking the 4 100 kilos, so that way they stay in the bomb bay and they don't affect the aircraft's performance as much. They still will weigh down the plane until we get rid of them, but even so, I prefer my versatility. And obviously, the 100-pound or the 100-kilo bombs, they're strong, but the 7.62s will be doing most of the work, so we might not even get to use the bombs. We might just dump them if we get into a turning engagement with something like, I don't know, like a BF-109 or something. But the choice is there. Now, as far as I remember, the BB-1 doesn't get armor. That's probably why it's a bit slow, to be honest. But in fact, I'll have a quick look because I honestly don't remember. Yeah, this thing doesn't get armor, so that's pretty much why it's it's a little bit slow, but to be honest, this armor protection is negligible at best. The SU-2 MV-5 is probably one of the first attackers that I fell in love with the Russian line when I started playing all those years ago. And well, there's good reason for that. It functions as a fighter, it functions as an interceptor, it functions as a dive bomber, it functions as an attacker. It can do pretty much anything, and with a good variety of payloads, including the 250s. These are brutal bombs when you get them on target. Obviously, at lower tier, you can pretty much kill anything you like with these bombs. Even the 50s, they'll have a good chance of doing that. But anyway, let's get jumping in and everything. Before I cut to the battle, hopefully, guys, will actually give us a game before my waffle's done. But I've been thinking about something, and to put it simply, I've been thinking about starting the premium tank series. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Just as a heads up, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, because most of the stuff I have is pretty much copy and paste from stuff I already have talismans on. So there's a high chance a lot will be skipped, like in terms of not doing videos on them. So I'm debating starting it yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work up a plan and everything. But anyway, I'll see you all in the first game. Well, that didn't take too long after I said see you all in the first game. That took about another 20 seconds later. I had a chance to start the YouTube update on my phone because I obviously have it as an app and everything, and it needed updating. So I had time to set it so that I could obviously get it going and everything. Because well, always got to keep your apps updated and everything. There's very few apps I have on my phone, to be honest. One of them being something called Authy. And essentially it's like a two-factor authentication app, and oh god, these two are going to dominate. But to put it simply, Authy is a really nice, convenient way for me to log into Discord when I'm at college, because I only use it for Discord, I don't use it for YouTube, because obviously that app might get hacked and everything. There's a possibility of that. The two-factor I use for YouTube is sent via my text, so I get a text, it gives me a code, and then it goes from there. But to put it simply, I use Authy for that, and obviously I use it for Discord, so if Discord gets hacked and everything, I only lose one thing. And to be honest, with the password protection that I have, and obviously the two-factor authentication I have already, it's quite unlikely that my Discord's going to get hacked anytime soon, but there's still the possibility. That's why I like to keep it under check, shall we say. But you can tell it's been a long time since I've flown the SU-2 MV-5, because look at the engine cowling. That eagle decal used to be my insignia, basically. If you saw a bird with that, chances are it was me back in the day. And the thing, I'm now doing YouTube videos. Who would have thought? Like, it's one of those situations where, like, back in those days, like when I was a noob, I wouldn't dream of doing something like this. But hey, everyone seems to enjoy it. So, well, I enjoy doing it specifically. Like, forgot about the fuel starvation on this aircraft. It's because I've been playing stuff that does have fuel injection, so it's much less likely to do that. Speaking of that, I've got a couple of spade reviews to record today, and a couple of spades to finish off. So that's always nice. We've got the Japanese Sherman to finish off the M4A3 76, and I'll just dump one right there. I'll do. Oh, well, here come the HE-100 sperm. And notice how he's completely ignored the fighter and he's going for me. What a fucking piece of crap you are. You shouldn't even be in that thing, man. I think I actually hit his coolant, so now he's going to be especially pissed off with me. But if there's one thing the SU-2 can do, it can actually turn pretty good on a dime. It can actually turn on a dime pretty well. Obviously we've got the C-200 coming in now, so we're going to deal with him in a minor head-on. That's him. Right, where are you then, you step-penning little shit? You can outrun me, yes you can, but I can give your fuel tank a very bad day at the office. So I mean, I hate it when people fly HE-100s. Like, I know for a fact he will not be spayed in that aircraft, so there's no reason for him to be flying that. Right, GA-43, that's a bit of a concern because he can easily outturn us, but to be honest, Ivan in the back should be able to deal with him. I've got it set to is it universal? Yeah. And it's pretty much pure APIT, so against flipping fuel-soaked dumpster fire that aircraft is, it's highly likely we're going to get a fire, so I'll do my classic tactic of firing a burst in their general direction to tell them to fuck off, otherwise they're going to regret it. See, look, I don't think that's that guy's first rodeo. I think that guy's done that sort of thing before. Alright, come here, Mr. Biplane. Come here. I promise it won't hurt. It's only Papa Stalin. You're just going to the gulag. Okay. God, this guy's still glued in my arse, isn't he? Go on, P-36. Shoot him down. Go on, J6B. Have him. Alright, let's quickly turn in. We should be able to turn back before they manage to do so. Alright, the biplane's been bullied, so that's good, that's good. I mean, he might be a new player, so it's not good, but I mean, I would not want to fly a biplane nowadays. Like, seriously, I would not. And that is kill number 3. And that was not a kill steal. Yes, I did see black smoke coming out the engine, but it was still combat viable, so that's why I still went for it. Alright, J6B should have this guide. 8mm on that J6B are more than capable of down in a 43. Well, let's be real. A stiff breeze could down a key 43. That's real. I don't want to shoot my teammate, so I'm going to be careful here. That's fair enough. I don't know who set the fire, but it was probably me, but I'm not that bothered. Right, well the enemy team is reduced to 2 bombers and a ground attacker. Have you boiled your engine, son? That doesn't look safe. I'm no expert, but that doesn't look safe. Yep. Oh, he's falling apart. That's a tree. Okay, you're sleeping with the squirrels tonight. We'll send a care package of vodka bottles your way, mate. Right, Bot David, what was he in? B5N, okay. So a K. That's fine. But over these last few days I've been noticing new subs trailing and stuff like that. I love seeing that. Like, I love seeing new people come to the channel, they interact, they come and see everyone and everything. It's nice to see. I love seeing it. And one guy was giving me praise for answering all my comments, because that's what I love to do. I love answering all my comments. And he was saying, I can't remember his name, I know he commented on the Keep 109 video, which, still a pile of shit, never flying it again. But he commented saying, like, it's very rare you see a YouTuber responding to all of his comments and they don't take their viewers for granted. And that's pretty much what I wanted to do when I started my channel. I wanted to answer as many comments as I could. That was kind of the memo I wanted to go for. At the end of the day, if you don't interact with your audience, you're not learning anything from them. You're not learning anything about them. And look, there goes CW's. Surprisingly, his crumb bum's done nothing, and he's the only one with kills at the moment. Well, only one out of the 2 CWs. I'm going to go for this Dose 17. I think that's an E. Yeah, that's an E. Poor bastard. Why would you fly that hunk of junk nowadays? Bloody hell, he took a bit of punishment there, didn't he, folks? Very rare a Dose 17 takes that much. Yeah, I'm down a gun. That's fine. Go on, CW. Finish him off. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to finish it off. Don't really want a Sally getting away, buddy. Right, well, that's my ammo gone. I'm going to return to base. Well, the Dose 17 went down. The CW is still going for that. Mate, you're right next to the AAA. I would not advise... You absolute idiot. That really helps the fucking team, doesn't it? Ramming of Sally. Oh dear. Right, what's this Bot David like? My Smurfer alarm's going off. I don't know about anyone else, but my Smurfer alarm's going off. Yeah, whatever. Right, well it's quite a trek back, because obviously this thing slows balls most of the time. I mean, it can get up to speed nicely, but even so. But I'll see you all back at the airfield. Well, welcome back. It appears that the B5N2 has been intercepted at this current time by the J6B. I'm defo getting Smurfer vibes, judging by the fact he knew to circle the airfield, climb up and everything, but seriously, Smurfing in Japan? Jesus fucking Christ. His standards must have fallen low. But it's quite clear that at this point the Smurf is not getting away, no matter how hard he tries. The Kate's maneuverable, but it's not going to be a biplane, and there we go, he actually crashed it to deny the kill. You're not saving yourself a repair bill, buddy, by doing that, and not only that, you just camped the runway at one point. I really don't get players like him. I really don't. Total bellend. But still, 4 kills, 6 ground targets and an assist. I will take that. That is a good result. But yeah, that was a good game. Really enjoyed that one. That was good. And of course, the good old Survivor Award. Can't beat it. Still not, I mean, not much towards my midnight late, but even so. That was a good game. And I'm going to leave it at that, because well, that was a perfect one and done game, shall we say. We had a good chance to show off the SU-2's capability, a good chance to show off everything, and just go from there, really. But yeah, So I hope you enjoyed today's video on the SU-2 MV-5. Please don't forget to vote. That's what keeps this series alive. And I will see you all on the next one.